Hi everybody, it's Julianne Lee from Adored Beats Apothecary, and today I want to talk to you about the differences of Healthy Gut, Love Bug, and Gut Soothe. We have questions from people going, which one do we use? Why would we use them? And can we rotate them? Do we have to use them all at the same time? Definitely you do not have to use them all at the same time. If you have a dog with leaky gut or a cat with leaky gut, then yes, they're meant to be used together. But when you are using them as a preventative or a maintenance, you don't. So Love Bugs is our pre and probiotic. It has 14 strains of probiotics, and then it has Larch as our prebiotic. The reason we use the prebiotic Larch is because it's been well documented that it helps to reduce the metastases of tumors. So we have one eye on cancer and we have one eye on the immune system with the gut. Now, Love Bugs is our base of what we use in Healthy Gut and Gut Soothe. So you don't have to use Love Bugs if you're using Healthy Gut or Gut Soothe. So let's talk about Gut Soothe now. Gut Soothe would be used for animals that had inflammatory bowel disease, sensitive stomachs, gut trauma, leaky gut syndrome, have been on long courses of antibiotics, so there's a strong inflammatory or possible trauma to the gut. What you would do with that is you could give a jar of complete a jar of the Gut Soothe, and then you could go on to the next products. But the really interesting thing about Gut Soothe is it's not just for the gut. It's got really incredible soothing qualities like marshmallow root and aloe and N-acetylglucosamine, and it actually calms down and really helps amazing with smooth muscle. Smooth muscle is in your nasal cavities, it's in the lungs, it's in the bladder, it's in so many areas of the body. So we find that it actually really helps with dogs like pugs and bulldogs and dogs that have sort of a chronic, small faces, so that there's a chronic inflammatory response, just the fact that they're breathing all the time. It really helps with phlegm. It helps them be not as congested. It works incredible for that side of the bully breeds. It also works really well with cats that have interstitial cystitis or dogs with chronic bladder issues. It's an amazing product, not just for the gut, but if you have a dog that regurgitates or has acid reflux or just even to keep the stomach and the gut healthy, you can use Gut Soothe maybe twice a year. You can use it one jar, use the whole thing. Do it twice a year, and that just helps to maintain really, really strong gut flora and just working on the chronic inflammatory response that happens even from environmental toxins. So now we're going to look at Healthy Gut. Healthy Gut is our digestive enzyme that also has the pre and probiotic in it, and we use not just fruit extract enzymes, we also use animal extract enzymes. So we've done both of them for dogs and cats because we need to make sure that it mimics as close as we can to the enzymes that would be natural in a dog and a cat's body. Why you would use that would be if you're concerned at all about the nutritional absorption. And it's very important because a lot of times through stress, food doesn't get absorbed the way it should. And if your animals are on dry food, I know most of the people that are watching this, their animals are on raw, but for those of you that are still feeding dry, the probability of dry food being able to absorb properly in a dog or a cat's gut is really unlikely because of the length, literally, because of the length of the intestine. So what you want is to get that food digested as quickly as possible so that they can actually absorb all the nutrition that's in the dry food. A really great way of doing that is to add bone broth to the food, and then add some healthy gut digestive enzyme, and it will help exponentially your animal being able to absorb the actual nutrients that are in the food. The other thing it works really good for is cats with fur balls, cats with chronic constipation. It's an incredible product, and I love the fact that it's so interchangeable with Gut Soothe. So we recommend doing a rotation of Love Bugs, and it's so easy to do. You don't have to go, oh well, this month I got to do this, or this month I have to do that. You can just use a jar of Love Bugs, run out of it, a jar of Gut Soothe, run out of it, a jar of Healthy Gut, and run out of that. And then you can just rotate them. So they work really well together, but they definitely have different uses in the body. So I hope that helps.